the G5 jet. I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
Welcome back. eSIM Studios Podcast Livestream. Episode number 187. I want to welcome everybody back. I just got inside, posted some more phones for sale on Mercari. I got phones for sale on Mercari, OfferUp, in our site as well. Link should be in the description below. I think I need to update my Mercari ads. I just logged on and put a bunch of phones for sale on there. If you're interested, holler at me. Also just got, before that, was outside in the heat, in the hot South Texas heat. Did a bunch of recording. I was going to do earlier this morning and blew through my alarms. So that didn't go too well. Normally when you got to do outside stuff here in South Texas, you do it early in the morning, and I could not wake up. So it seems to be a recurring issue with, personal problem, but it is what it is. So I went outside and recorded. So I have not compiled the video yet, but I'm going to I have the Pixel. So what we're going to do, we're going to go over some news with the Pixel 9 Pro XL. And I did a video test and a picture test between the I always do that. Between the OnePlus 12 and the S23 Ultra. Excuse me. My results are going to shock you. I can say for a fact that Google, everybody knew the Pixel was a phenomenal still photo taker, right? But they were lacking in video, quite frankly. They were lacking in video. They were not up to par when it comes to Apple and the iPhone. They were not up to par when it comes to Samsung, quite frankly. I can honestly say, and I've done some, so I got back inside, and it's hard to tell when you're outside in the sun, right? So I got back inside, briefly went over some of the results, right? Comparing and contrasting the video samples between the OnePlus and the Samsung and the Pixel. I can honestly say that I think Google fixed the problem with video recording. It is stunning footage. I could not believe my eyes. I cannot wait to compile this video, put this video together and upload it. So I'm probably going to upload it, I'm thinking tomorrow. I was going to try and put it out today, but I got too much going on. It's already late in the day. I don't think I can do it. So I'm going to probably put it out tomorrow, at the very latest Tuesday. But you're going to be shocked. I was shocked. And we'll look at the clouds in the background when on the Pixel. So clear, so much detail. It literally looks like you're looking through a window. It looks like you can reach through the Pixel screen and touch one of the clouds. It is striking. My jaw damn near hit the floor when I came inside. I was like, oh my God. I think they fixed the problem. So it seems like with every generation of Pixel, it looks like they finally fixed a lot of the issues that were bugging a bunch of Pixel users, right? The overheating. Oh, that's the other thing. I was outside in 104 degrees today, shooting 4K, shooting 1080p, using the back camera, using the front camera, taking pictures in direct sunlight. I even recorded a video driving away from my record spot where I was recording. I even drove away while recording my experiences on the Pixel on my dash in direct sunlight. Typically, my previous Pixels would not have lasted. My previous Pixels shut down, overheated, shut down on the Pixel 7 Pro and on the Pixel 8 Pro. And it just hit me when I got home. I was like, holy shit, my phone did not overheat. Guys, this is awesome news. That means it's the little things, right? So when you want to compete against Apple, when you want to compete against Samsung, the big boys, even OnePlus, right? OnePlus has phenomenal photos, but the video's not quite there yet. But I'll let the The proof is in the pudding, and y'all wait for judgment for yourselves when you do see the video. Maybe I'll put it out in the morning on probably Tuesday. I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Probably Tuesday, I'll release it in the morning, and then we can discuss it on the Tuesday edition podcast. The Pixel blew away the nothing. Gee, why did I do that? The Pixel blew away the OnePlus 12 in video. Camera's pretty close. Pixel still won. But Samsung is a more... Samsung was, on the video, very close. Very close when it comes to video. Samsung does a phenomenal job in video. I'll let y'all be the judge of that. But I'm going to get through a couple of news topics. And then, while we're on live, I'm going to go ahead and do this live. And then once we're done with this live, I'm going to edit this part out and upload this as an individual video. That screen protector I installed on my Pixel 9 Pro 2 days ago. It's quite frankly, it sucks. The fingerprint sensor wouldn't work. So I ripped that off, threw it away. Well, actually, I returned it to Amazon for a full refund. And I got another glass screen protector. And now, this time, I will check the fingerprint scanner live on air. And then I'm going to take it off, and we're going to try a film. These work wonders in the past. It doesn't necessarily feel like plastic. The film screen protectors have come a long way in the last few years. These are very thin, and we will give this a shot as well and see if the fingerprint sensor works. So we'll do that here live on air in just a minute. Now, getting back to the Pixel. So everybody knows the iPhone, excuse me, I had a brain fart. The iPhone 16 series is going to be released on September the 10th. So on yesterday's show, we mentioned that the launch day, the release date for the new iPhone 16 is going to be on September the 10th. And for Pixel to compete against the iPhone, this is going to be a classic matchup of heavy hitter versus heavy hitter, flagship versus flagship. The iPhone has new camera tech that we are going to get into. So the Pixel is equipped. Oh my God! The front selfie camera on the Pixel, it'll blow your mind. Like it's insane. So Google upgraded the Pixel to a 42 megapixel sensor this year. Last year, I think it was like 10.5 or I don't know, something like that, 10 or 12 megapixel sensor. I think it's 10.5 megapixels. Now they have a 42 megapixel. Wow, does it make a difference? Holy shit. I'm almost speechless. I'm struggling to find words to describe it, but since the iPhone 16 is coming out, Pro Series, Pro Max, those are their true flagships with all the best hardware, the best sensor on there, the best displays. It's going to be a classic heavyweight matchup between Google Pixel photo quality, sensors, video, still photo, and iPhone picture quality, still photos, video. Now, we all know what's inside the Pixel and how that's performing. Let me show you just what they have in the iPhone. Can you all see that? Okay, so here's a quick article. Apple iPhones, this is what we can expect. So, camera upgrades revealed in a new leak for the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max, right? Essentially the same devices, one's just going to be bigger than the other. So, give me a second. My nose, allergies here. Allergies, hang on. Let me mute this for a second. Okay. So, hello, who is that? Okay. So Apple's new iPhone 16 and 16 Pro are going to be equipped with brand new sensors, brand new hardware, just like the Google Pixel 9 series, 9 Pro, 9 Pro XL. And honestly, the 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL will take better photos than the Pixel Fold 2. It's a shame that that's the case, but it is what it is. Pixel could not fit, due to hardware limitations, could not fit one of the flagship sensors in their Fold 2. So it's missing a flagship sensor. But with that being said, if you want to take the very best photos, go get you either one, Pixel 9 Pro or Pro XL. And you're going to take some damn good photos. So iPhone 16 and 16 Pro going to be released September 10th. Now let's see what upgrades we can expect, because I think I'm going to try to get one of these just to make some content. Let's see. So there's going to be a new capture button. So the most obvious change to the iPhone 16 is going to be inclusion. So there's going to be, do you remember that action button on the iPhones? Now it's going to be a touch-sensitive capture button, which is now expected to appear on all iPhone 16 devices, not just Pro and Pro Max. On all iPhone 16. Sony already offers this function on some of its flagship devices, such as the Xperia XZ, right? But let's get into the hardware. So primary camera specs are going to be unchanged. The non-Pro, so the regular iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Plus are expected to retain their dual rear lens setups. These will feature a 48 megapixel primary camera with wide f1.6 aperture, delivering 1 and 2x optical quality zoom alongside a familiar 0.5x ultra-wide sensor or camera. New camera layout. The layout is going to go back to iPhone 10, right? Style, essentially. Taking a step back. Now, the ultra-wide lenses are going to be upgraded on the Pro and new Pro Max. The 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera is expected to receive a brighter f2.2 lens, up from 2.4, matching the key specs of the Pro and Pro Max models. And this may seem like a small change numerically, but all other factors remain equal. This new f2.2 lens would let in around 19% more light than the current model. New macro photography. So the non-Pro 16 and 16 Plus are expected to gain a new macro photography mode for the first time. Now here's the key matchup in what we can expect between the Pixel 9 Pro and Pro XL versus the iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. Primary camera sensors and lenses are expected to remain unchanged. A 48 megapixel sensor topped with a f1.78 aperture, 12 megapixel optical quality shots up to 2x. And then I believe this is the new one. The biggest camera upgrade for the 16 Pro and Pro Max users will be the inclusion of a new 5x telephoto lens. For the first time on a smaller non-Max model, this replaces the 3x telephoto lens found on current iPhone 15 Pros. Here now, they do get a new 48 megapixel ultra wide sensor. What else we got? Video mode, file format. The new iPhone 16 range is also tipped to add support for JPEG XL image format, which delivers smaller files than standard JPEGs. And as well as native HDR support. Blah, 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 blah. So, with that being said, you will see a flagship matchup between the 16 Pro Max, 16 Pro, and the Google Pixel 9 Pro and 9 Pro XL. For those of y'all just joining, I just got back inside from doing a bunch of camera tests, and I am blown away. The video quality, and again, I'm going to probably start editing tonight. Might finish tomorrow, might not, but I'll definitely try to finish tomorrow and shoot for a tomorrow evening upload or possibly Tuesday morning upload at the latest. I'm blown away. The Pixel 9 Pro XL, they finally did it. They finally put a really good video recording, which was lagging behind Samsung, behind iPhone in the previous years. This year looks to be completely different. Looks like they changed all of that. I was blown away. So the detail is immaculate. The colors are very color accurate. It almost looks like you could look through the phone, through the display, and slap me around or touch the clouds. The detail on the clouds are immaculate. So I can't wait for y'all to see that. Let's see what else we got in the news real quick, and then I'll install some of these screen protectors. And what else do we have in the news real quick? Let's see. So let's go to... Let's go to eSIMstudios.app. Yes, this is what I want to talk about on the Pixel. This is what I noticed as well. So Google quietly launched a new display technology with the Pixel 9. Oh yeah, I was also going to get into real quick. Is it DxMO? DxO Mark. So DxO Mark is a company, third-party company that ranks camera sensors, picture quality, video quality, and they also rank displays, color accuracy, brightness, all the specs, all of the information you would expect to see tested. They do it, and they've been doing this for a long time, and they're very accurate on their scores, and they do not take any outside money. So this is a third-party company. The test results cannot be bought out by Apple, which they do for a lot of their crap, or by Samsung or Pixel, right? It's an independent third-party company. They don't take any outside money, so their results are not, persuaded by any monetary gains or values. So they're as honest as can be. So the Pixel got the number 2 camera in the world, not the second best camera on the market. So who's number 1? It's an Oppo phone. I think it's the Find X7 or something like that. It's not available for purchase in the United States. So in the United States, here in the US, Pixel's got the best camera. They also have the very best display, ranked highest in rankings for the display in the world, right? No other phone has a better display than the Pixel 9 Pro XL. It's phenomenal. So going back to this new display tech that Pixel launched, it looks though the Pixel 9 phones are better to handle screen protectors or water on the display. As you know, you may not know, OnePlus has a special function. It's called like Aqua Display, where if you use your phone in the shower, shame on you. I would be one of them. But if you use your phone in the shower, I know I shouldn't, but I do. It's better control if you do get water on your display. You know how sometimes a water droplet will run down your display and then start touching stuff or activating stuff on your display like you're touching it with your finger. Now Pixel does a better job at realizing that's a water bead running down your display or a water droplet that touches your display, and it won't activate anything. Now it's also supposed to do better with screen protectors. Now that last screen protector I used was complete trash, so I returned that one. I could not register my fingerprint with that screen protector. So I returned it to Amazon. I got two more here. I got a glass and I got a film. We're about to throw it on right now on the Pixel 9 Pro XL. We're gonna test the fingerprint sensor live on air because I don't want that to happen again. I did the screen protector install, and I basically left it there saying, make sure you re-register your fingerprint, and then I turned the video off. Well, silly me, I should have done that on camera just to provide proof that it does work with a fingerprint sensor with a screen protector on it, and it simply didn't work. So this new display, if you dive into the display section of the settings, there's a new adaptive touch entry in the touch sensitivity menu. When the feature is enabled, the touch screen sensitivity will automatically adjust to your environment, to your activities, and screen protector. Adaptive touch makes it easier to use the display if you've got wet fingers, or if there's a screen protector on top of you, or if you're wearing gloves, for example. I'm gonna have to test that out. It looks like the feature is enabled by default on the Pixel 9 Pro. It is not, because I had to activate it on mine, so I know for sure it's not activated by default. So if you have a Pixel 9 series or 9 Pro or 9 Pro XL or Fold 2, go to your settings app and then go into the display section, and there you will see adaptive touch. Make sure it's on. Now let's get into, is there anything else? Let's see here. Let's roll over the news real quick. Anything in Android Authority? No. Anything in Android Central that's worthy of talking about? No. What about GSM Arena? There is going to be two variants of this Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. Real quick, and then we'll get into screen protectors. There's going to be a stock base Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, and then there's going to be a P version, quote unquote, as you can see right here. Obviously, I'm assuming stands for performance. You're going to see that on the Galaxy devices, the Samsung Galaxy devices. Nothing has really changed in the past couple of years. You all know that Samsung Galaxy, when they use Snapdragon, they use a upgraded variant, and all they do is just overclock it a little bit, make it a little faster, and they're going to call that version of the Snapdragon the P version. So it'll be model number for this 8 Gen 4 is going to be SM8750 and SM8750P. So Samsung will get the P versions. Let's see here. Anything else? I don't think so. Well, any new mini PC news? That looks like it. So let's install this screen protector and see if the fingerprint sensor still works. Let's do that. So let me get rid of this. I have an overhead camera. Oh, let's share that. There we go. Let's move this here now. Let me get my stuff ready. We're going to do the glass screen protector first, and then we'll do the film. let me take off. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, so here we got the, I think this is O Motion. Oh, no. I take that back. This is the LYWHL. That's the brand name, LYWHL. I've used them before for previous devices. I trust them. My fingerprint sensor has worked with these in the past, and I think it's like $7.99 for a 3-pack. That one that I did yesterday, it was a 2-pack, and it was like $27, and the fingerprint sensor did not even work, so I returned that this morning. Now, this is going to be very easy. This is just like all the others. You have a 3-pack here, so we'll take one out. You have a installation guide here for the glass. Now, they come with instructions, but you can just simply follow this. Does this have the hole cut out? It does not. Yes. No hole cut out for the sensor up top. I like that because, again, the glass screen protectors that have a hole cut out for the front selfie camera tend to get dust, debris caught in there. Even when you clean your display, it doesn't actually wipe inside that hole. So you almost got to carry around a bunch of Q-tips to always clean that. It's a pain in the ass. I've always gone for the last year or so for the full glass with no cutout. So that's what we got here. Now let me take out one of these. You also got your lint stickers here. Okay, so let me blow off this area and get rid of the lint, get rid of the dust. Let me clean my fingertips. Get all of the oils off of my fingers here. Let's clean the phone real quick. Now we're going to use the alcohol wipes that came with it as well. But I just like to give it a pre-wipe down real quick, just to clean it off as much as possible. There we go. Look at that. Real quick, look at the reflection difference in the Samsung and the... Look at that. The Samsung has the anti-reflective display. Whoops. And the Pixel 9 Pro does not. Now, the Pixel 9 Pro has Gorilla Glass Victus 2. That's not the latest and greatest. I've seen that mistake made on many online publications. It does not have the latest and greatest. The latest and greatest is Gorilla Glass Armor. Now, that's only on the S24 Ultra. I have not used a screen protector on my S24 Ultra since the day I got it, and there is not one blemish on the display. So it's a shame Google did not use Gorilla Glass Armor on the Pixel 9 Pro series. So you will need to get a screen protector. Now, I've had this for what, a day or two, and I already have a minor scratch on my display. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. It's right there in the middle. Y'all see that? This is only after 2 days of usage. Y'all see that scratch right here? So you will have to get that's the difference between Gorilla Glass Victus 2 and Gorilla Glass Armor. I've used this phone since I got it in January. Not one scratch on it. Does get kind of I got some oil on here, but I just want to show you the difference between Gorilla Glass Armor. Not one scratch on the display. Gorilla Glass Armor. You can see the anti-reflective display, and look at this. Gorilla Glass Victus 2, and I already got a scratch on there. So you're going to want to put a screen protector on there. That's why it's very important that we do this, right? So let's go ahead and install it on here real quick. Now I want to make sure we get the right one for y'all, because I don't want to tell y'all to get the wrong one, because you certainly can get the wrong one. And the one I did the other day was the wrong one. So let's try one of these. One of these is going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do, take the wet wipe. Go ahead and use everything that they give you. Don't skip a step, because it's when you skip a step is when you mess up. Now, when I do this, I'm only doing this in here because I'm recording it. If I was doing this without recording, what you do is you go to your bathroom, turn on the shower, full hot water in your shower. Yes, you want to install this screen protector in your bathroom. Turn the bath or the shower on full hot, let it steam up, get your windows nice and your mirror nice and foggy, and then you can turn it off and do the install. What does that do? That gets all the little loose lint and dust particles that's in the air. That steam weighs it down, and there's nothing worse than installing a screen protector and you get it nice and clean without any dust or lint, and then literally as soon as you drop the screen protector on there, a piece of lint flies underneath, and god damn it, messes everything up. I can't tell you how many screen protectors I've installed in my life, almost on every phone. I just started to not use screen protectors, and that's because the S23 Ultra has Gorilla Glass armor. Now, side note, the S24 Plus and S24, the base model, have Gorilla Glass Victus 2. The Ultra model is the only model that has Gorilla Glass armor. We're going to use these stickers, get off any pieces of lint. Remember, don't skip any steps here. Everything is very important. I'm the screen protector master over here. This gets off the little pieces of lint that you cannot see. We'll do one last check, and then we'll throw it on there and see, and we'll re-register my fingerprint. Looks good. So we'll find... Okay, so you'll see on here, this one says top, and this one says bottom. Go ahead and lay it on there just like that. Oop, already got another piece of lint. Another piece of lint. Oh, it's all over the place, isn't it? Alright, so we'll get this out. Grab this screen protector. It comes in a 3-pack. What we're going to do is tear off this bottom part. It looks good. And we'll slap it on. Sometimes you got to help it out. So just give it a dot right there and wait for it to fully sit. Sometimes you'll have to take off the there we go. Sometimes you have to take off the guide for it to fully sit. You can tell we got one air pocket here. And again, if you're just joining us, we went over, I just got inside from a camera test that I'm gonna edit and throw together, so I'm not ready to release it yet. But the video cameras on here greatly improved. The front selfie camera for still photos and videos, great, insanely improved. Maybe the best video I've ever seen on a phone, and you couldn't say that about last year's Pixel. So, but I've only had this phone for 2 days, and the screen's already scratched. So you're gonna want to get a screen protector. So let's go ahead and take this off. And I thought I had a device to... Shit, it's in my car. I can't believe they didn't give me a... I could use my ID, but I don't want to show everybody my info. I got something. Hang on. Aha. See, when you retired cell phone repairman, you got little tools like this laying around all over the place. So what we're going to do is massage it out. So make sure you start from the inside and go out. Always want to go inside out. You can tell it just went away. And we'll do the other side. Now again, it takes about a day for it to fully sit on your device. Now I'm going to throw some cases on here too to make sure it will not lift up on the screen protector, and then we'll register the fingerprint. Okay. A nice install, as you can tell. Now that scratch that was on the screen went away. So that's another good thing about screen protectors. If you do have a scratch on your display, a good screen protector, glass or film, kind of fills that microscopic groove that's in your screen. Remember when I put it on, it kind of looked like water, right? Well, it's actually the glass from the phone and the glass from the screen protector kind of completely forging together, right? I mean, I guess not technically, but it's a complete... See, that scratch is gone. Now, there you see some fingerprints and stuff from me touching it, but that scratch is completely gone. So a good screen protector will hide those scratches on there. And if you ever sell the phone, just sell it with the screen protector on. They won't know it's scratched. But let's test the... let me do this. Where are my cases at? And then we'll do the fingerprint. All right, so I know we're not going to have an issue with this. Here's the official Google case that we'll put on. And side note, I got confirmation from Rinky. I got confirmation from Nilkin. I got confirmation from Thinborn. I got confirmation from Crave. Those 4 case companies are sending me everything they got for the Pixel 9 series. Well, Pixel 9 Pro and Pixel 9 Pro XL. So I think we'll get some cases in this week. So we're going to have a lot of case reviews for this Pixel 9 series. So I have the official Google case, and I have the Spigen Rugged Armor case right here that we did reviews on. So I know this will be good. I know this won't lift up on it. Let's try it out. Nope. No lifting whatsoever. Perfect fit. Now, let's try let me turn it on while I put this case on because I turned it off. Man, I can't wait for the day until Google puts, obviously, Gorilla Glass Armor on, but also an anti-reflective display. I think that matches the S23 Ultra. I hope, I don't have any news, I hope... Damn it, my earbud transferred. I hope that on the Pixel 10 series, they switch to Gorilla Glass Armor. I think they will, because at that time, prices will come down. I'm sure they'll have something new. Gorilla Glass will have a newer generation that they're trying to push these manufacturers, and by that time, Gorilla Glass Armor will be almost 2 years old, so they should, about 18 months old. So the prices will come way down, so Google should be able to put this. Sorry, I'm just reactivating my earbuds. Okay. So let's try this one real quick. Oh, did y'all see my community post yesterday on the charging speeds? Woo! Wow. I plugged this into the OnePlus Warp charger, 67 watt Warp charger, It was cranking damn near 6 amps to this phone. Just an insane charging speed. So there was another post on Reddit that said a Pixel 9 Pro XL user got from zero, drained his Pixel 9 Pro XL from 0 to 70% in 30 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty freaking good. We're looking good here. Now, as you can tell, it's bare, and this does not lift. This does not lift the screen protector. However, it's right up on it. So let me see if you can tell. See up top? And then look down below. So it literally comes right up to the screen protector. But that's good, because on that one that I did a review on a few days ago where the fingerprint scanner did not work, this Spigen case would lift it up. So this case company, this screen protector company, who I've used in the past, and I love their products, and I will let me I'm not going to recommend it yet. Let's try the fingerprint sensor. But they always leave a little bit of room, not a lot, just a little bit of room for cases, right, to fit properly. So let's do a fingerprint. You want to see battery usage real quick? So I charged it to 100% last night and have not plugged it in since. I was doing a bunch of 4K recording, earlier today, and that's why you see such a steep decline, because I got hours of I just recorded 4K all day today. So, well, 1080p as well, but I mean, look at that, 9 hours of screen on time since my last charge. Also, if I did run it down to 0, probably get 10 hours of screen on time. So this is a really good battery life phone, really good, and it charges pretty fast. So guys, Google is slowly but surely getting to that point where you can recommend the Pixel for anything. Oh, I want a phone that takes good video. I really need a good phone for good vlogging. Pixel. Fast charging. This charges fast now. Pixel. Good battery life. You see, I could probably squeeze out 10 hours of screen on time. That's phenomenal. Good battery life. Beautiful display. Best display in the world. Second best cameras in the world. There's not much that I don't like about this phone. Again, gaming, I don't know. I'm going to do the benchmark test probably this week. I don't game, so I wouldn't know. But we're going to do a bunch of stress tests on it this week and case reviews. So if you're a Pixel owner or potential Pixel owner, stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll get notified whenever I upload new videos. I'm not done yet. We're going to do fingerprint sensor. I'm just saying. You're going to want to subscribe. Whoops, why'd I do that? Where are we at? Fingerprint. Oops. Got to be careful about what information I'm putting out. All right, so let me delete all this crap. Whenever you put a new screen protector on, always do a new fingerprint. Now, my hands get so dry, I can't do it with a dry finger because it just simply won't register. So am I cheating? No, not really. But ready? What do you know? It works. The last one would not even register one touch. Wow, this is insane. I'm happy. Very happy. There you go. Do one more just for shits and giggles. Now, should I put a film on there? That's the question. Should we test that? I don't think so. I think I'm happy with this. I got the film just in case. I had to put a screen protector on it. Absolutely had to. today. So I was like, well, shit, if I get this glass screen protector and it doesn't register my fingerprint, I'm going to have to put the film on there, because the film will work with a fingerprint. I'll just put it that way. But it's just nice to have glass, especially now with a flat display. So I'm going to use the film. I'm just going to keep that as a backup, right, in case this gets scratched up or breaks. Of course, it comes with a 3-pack, so very, very good news. Now, this is on extend lock, so I'm not sure. Let me see if I can. Damn it, it is on extend lock. Okay, well, it is what it is. So what I'm going to do, I am going to, on that previous video, I'm going to put a warning under the video, say, hey, and oh, I also reviewed it on Amazon. I said, you know, don't buy this. It doesn't, your fingerprint won't register. I'm going to put a, should I do the, you know what? Let me go grab, because if I do a film, I gotta take this off. Damn, where's that other pixel? See, I could just do it on the other pixel. Let's see what you get in here. Okay, so you get the installation kits, you get, there's that squeegee I was talking about, and then you get these. So you sent, yo, are you serious? They gave me the wrong ones anyways. Look at this. For the Pixel 8a. These morons. Pixel 8a. It says Pixel 9 Pro here, which would still not even be the right one because I have a Pro XL. And then inside, Pixel 8a. I ordered the right one. I rarely make mistakes like that, so I always double and triple check everything. But it looks like that's going back anyways. So, well, I guess that defeats that purpose, so I will not install these. But look, this glass is the only one you'll need. It fits both cases. It will not lift up, and your fingerprint registers without any issues whatsoever. So, good news when it comes to that, right? So, before we get out of here, I'll show you a little test. Maybe you'll be able to see it, maybe you won't. That's going back. So here's the playback on the Pixel. Okay. Watch this. Watch this. Where is my... Now let's go to OnePlus. Okay, so where is the brightness? It looks like the phone might... it's about 75%. Let me put this on about 75%. This one looks much brighter, doesn't it? Just to give you a quick example, watch this. All right. Let me show you the front selfie camera. Here we have the front selfie camera, 1080p, 30 frames per second. We'll do a quick spin around here. The Pixel 9 Pro XL and the OnePlus 12. Colors are much more accurate on the Pixel. Maybe I need to turn the screen down a little bit. Brightness. But look at the clouds. Look at the clouds up here. And I'm gonna put this in a video. I'm just showing you the raw film footage. Go back into the shade, and then we'll do 4K. This is 1080p, 30 frames per second. Here we have the front selfie camera, 1080p, 30 frames per second. We'll do a quick spin around here. The Pixel 9 Pro XL and the OnePlus 12. Now we are recording. Now we are shooting 4K. Oh, excuse me. All right, you ready? Now we're shooting 4K. 4K, 30 frames per second. Pixel 9 Pro XL and the OnePlus 12. Good video test here. It's hard to tell from my point of view at the moment because it's so bright, it's so sunny out here. Just so watch the clouds. With these 104 outside, so I'm starting to sweat. Might call it a day here soon and go back to the house. Look at those clouds. Go to the studio and put these together. But this is 4K, OnePlus 12 Pixel. So getting a good view of what we got, right? Testing the cameras, that's what it's all about. We got two flagship devices. Let's see what it looks like, right? It's a big choice. You can just deciding between the two. Can't go wrong with either one. Either one has pros and cons. More pros than cons, but it's what it is. No phone is perfect. You got the upgraded sensor on the Pixel 9 Pro XL, 42 megapixel. Certainly been impressed, but the OnePlus impressing as well. So 4K, 30 frames per second. I'm out of here. I got some people walking over my way and I don't feel like getting robbed. Peace. Now we are shooting. All right. Shooting in 1080p, 30 frames. Shooting in 1080p, 30 the color's more vibrant, more accurate, if that's possible, but it seems more clear, more detailed. Pixel 9 Pro up top, OnePlus 12 on the bottom. 30 frames per second. We will do a 1080p and a 4K test here. Get to see what both video looks like compared to each other. get some bright sunny exposure and some in the shade. So this is 1080p. T-Mobile cell tower right there. One closest to us. Look at those clouds. Get some zoom in here. So we'll go to 2x. We'll go to 5x. Back to 1. Back to 2. And then I'll show you some pictures real quick before we get out of here. Get in the shade. What do you know? All right, let me show you some pictures. So, I need to turn the brightness up on here. As you can tell, we'll get out of here, but look, see how this is on a 30x. Look how clear the pixel is. Look, you can see that's pretty clear, and then look how fuzzy that is. So, and that's at 30x, and it just gets better and better the less magnification. So that's just a quick view kind of what I was doing today. I was out and about testing the cameras. So I'm gonna put this in a video, make it nice, make it more enjoyable to view than just sitting here on the desk. But just a sneak peek of what to expect. Again, I should have this video out probably, my pixel's about to die, that's why the screen got dim. Probably upload it tomorrow or Tuesday at the latest. So let me get out of here, guys. It's getting late and I gotta roll. So appreciate you joining us. If you did miss this episode, please go back to YouTube, hit up the eSIM Studios YouTube channel. Or I'm also going to upload this in the audio form as an audio podcast, although, viewing this may not translate well to an audio podcast, but everything before this section should translate just fine. So don't forget to subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Amazon Music, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio app, TuneIn Radio. We're on every single podcast platform available. Simply search eSIM Studios in your favorite podcast app, and we shall pop up. So my name is Taylor Bell. I thank you for your time. Please have a safe and enjoyable rest of the weekend, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.